Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your monthly reading. Welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name is Wendy Wing. So, I'm doing a reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers are always welcome. Very interesting. Just as the energies are shifting, this reading is for the month of June. June already. All right, Sagittarius. Let's look at the overall energy of the month of June for you. Is the Page of Pentacles in reverse. A lack of progress, a lack of moving. Okay, it looks like you're not doing... the focus isn't a new direction externally, but an internal transformation. It looks like you're shifting from an old way of being to a new way of showing up. This is very transformational. It feels very internal, like you're realizing how you've been moving and how you've been showing up in the past. It got to a point where it didn't work anymore, and so there's a need to reinvent yourself, to go in a new direction. It looks like you're headed in a non-traditional route, something that's new and unique. Wow, very interesting. Okay, Sagittarius, the hidden blessings in your month is the King of Pentacles. It looks like you're focusing on something around work, around your finances, and it's benefiting you. There's a confidence and a stability that's coming in around your finances. There's some energy of like worry about finances, but it feels like you face whatever those worries and concerns are. Wow. Yeah, you're manifesting. This is a really great month for manifesting what you want. Boy, you have everything that you need in this month to manifest whatever it is you want. You're grounded in this reality with that King of Pentacles energy, very grounded and able to bring it. It feels like some of you are really surprising yourself with how effortless this manifestation can be once you remove betrayal from your environment. Then there's an ease. It feels like you've let go of a painful cycle. Feels like you're still healing from that, kind of still analyzing like, what in the world did I just go through? What did I just experience? It feels like there's this stability that comes in once you close out this betrayal cycle. Yeah, that's beautiful. All right, Sagittarius, what you're leaving behind in the month of June is Seven of Swords in reverse. It looks like no more sneaking around, no more hiding communication. It feels like you're speaking your truth. It feels like before this month, before June, you might have been keeping something to yourself, keeping your moves hidden, keeping your opinions to yourself. It feels like in June, you are leaving behind deception, leaving behind, it feels like you've seen something, someone, you've seen the deception. You're done with the betrayal, you're done with the deception, you're done with people who aren't willing to put in the work and effort. Feels like there's a I've had it type of energy coming up with what you're leaving behind. It feels like you have this is a good use of frustration and anger to give you the energy to move away from what you're leaving behind. So it feels like this energy is well used. It's not that you're trying to use this frustration to get someone who can't or is unwilling to change to move away from what doesn't serve you and all this painful betrayal, all this deception. It feels like there's been a lot of people around you who are not truthful. Wow. And you're not interested. It's a big turn off. This mean energy, this betrayal, this kind of just nasty talk, something about that. It looks like you're starting a new way of being, a new way of showing up. It looks like your willingness to be kind of married to the truth is clearing a lot of those clouds of confusion, of uncertainty. It feels like it's tentative. There's clouds all around, so it's hard to even, it's one step at a time for sure in this new way. Feels like you're a very different person walking from what you're walking away from. Feels like it's a new version of you, and you're really clinging to the truth and your truth and willingness to speak your truth. Wow. All right. How to get the most of the month of June, Sagittarius, the Lovers, choices. Wow. That is even Gemini energy. 6. That's really wonderful. It feels like you're utilizing Gemini energy to get the most of your month. You're healing. And again, the 7 of Swords in reverse. It looks like hidden truths are coming out. You're seeing things in a very different way. And again, with healing, it feels like you're healing from a relationship, or for some of you, you're finding a relationship that's very healing. Someone who will tell you the truth, even if it's not what you want to hear. They're willing to speak the truth. And it looks like you're ending a cycle with someone who's very... Chuck snoring in the background. You're ending a relationship. It feels like you're choosing yourself. For some of you, you might be choosing a relationship, someone else, but it feels like you're making a lot of choices in June around relationship. And there is someone here who's very ungrounded. They're not nurturing. They're not abundant. They have poverty mindset. Yeah, you're letting that go. I just got the not interested in moving forward with that. It does feel like there's a lot of healing in June. I'm not getting any other love cards, so I'm not getting that there's this amazing... Yeah, it feels more like you're making a lot of choices around relationships, and there's more of an internal healing and letting go of anyone who can't communicate in a constructive way, anyone who lies, deceit, delusion. So, all right, Sagittarius, what's supporting you in the month of June is death and rebirth in reverse. A lack of transformation is supporting you. Scorpionic energy. This is what's supporting you. It feels like there's there are options around you, but they haven't transformed. They haven't changed. And it feels like you're putting in a lot of work, but not getting the results back. There's a level of frustration here. And that's what I was getting earlier, that there's this frustration where you are, but that energy is actually working for you because it feels like you've tolerated a lot. You can tolerate a lot. You can tolerate being around people who are very intolerable for others. It feels like you keep trying, you keep doing the same thing with these relationships and expecting a different result. And I feel like there's a level of frustration that's coming up in the month of June, realizing that you can't change people who don't want to change, who can't change, who won't change. It doesn't matter which it is. It feels like there's a better direction to go, so that energy isn't just building up that intolerance. It feels like there's such a frustration level of where you're at that it could even be bothering your physical and mental health and emotional health. It looks like there's some type of wounding here that's keeping you where you are, and it looks like in the month of June you're willing to heal those wounds, those childhood wounds, and realize you don't have to accept this type of relationship. Feels like you're realizing I don't want this to be relationship. There's some big choice here. Feels like you're healing a lot because where you're at, you can't find peace. You can't find what you're looking for. Wow. All right, what to be mindful of in the month of June, Sagittarius, is the Empress in reverse. Yeah, mother wounds, neglect, lack of love, lack of care, neglect, shame and guilt. Ooh, that's a great mother wound. It looks like, ooh, there's a lot that came out with shame and guilt. I get this feeling that you feel like you have to stay where you are instead of giving yourself the freedom. It feels like in the month of June, Sagittarius, you have this amazing opportunity to heal that mother wound, to go towards what fears you and make different choices. It feels like you're making different decisions. There's one thing about meditating, it's lovely, and thinking and being mindful of what you're thinking, but it feels like you're starting to take action in the direction that you would prefer. And that makes a big changes in how you make moves. Then you will get a response from the universe. Okay, there's a new opportunity in relationship, a new tangible opportunity. That's the second time that the Lovers card has shown up. Gemini energy, June. It does feel like there's an opportunity for a new relationship as you let go of and heal from past grieves. It looks like you're protecting your energy and you're starting to make plans for what comes next. Looks like it's a little hard for you to move out. There's some comfort. There's some level of comfort that it feels like you are battling with. Do I take this leap of faith? Do I go in the direction that I would prefer? Or do I tolerate some more? Do I cling to this little minimal amount of comfort? Or do I go towards what fears me? Wow, huge. All right, Sagittarius, that's your monthly reading. I hope that was helpful. Take care. Have a great month.